Good morning. This short video is meant to help you better understand and clarify some of the assignments for week 2. Here we are at the overview page, and as we can see, a couple of things are very similar to last week. Our assignments will be due on next Sunday, August 30th by midnight. This will be the same for every week. We will have a Sunday midnight deadline for the week's assignments. We also have some Zoom office hours this week, Tuesday and Thursday, 9:30 to 11 o'clock. And this week I have the Zoom office hours link connected to our ConferZoom choice in the course menu. So on Tuesday or Thursday, if you have a question or a concern about any of the assignments, or would like to have some clarity on an assignment, or would just like some assistance on one of the assignments, you can jump into the Zoom room here on Tuesday and Thursday between 9:30 and 11, and I can give you some help any way I can. So again, if you're interested, that is over in the menu on the left here under ConferZoom. Okay, so if we take a look at the week's assignments, we start off with an assignment that asks you to take a very short survey. It's 3 questions, and it's not an actual assignment, a graded assignment, but I would like everyone to take just literally seconds to finish this survey so we can gather some important information about how and why you chose to take this particular course for your English 1A requirement. Assignment 2 is the reading for the week, and as it suggests, there are 3 readings out of our textbook. Be sure that you're focusing in on the page numbers. Sometimes I don't assign an entire chapter. I might just assign a set of pages within a chapter. So make sure that you're looking at the page numbers as well as the title to be sure you are reading the required pages. So it's about 20 pages in length, 3 different sections. It will give us a little foundation for our reading and writing processes, as well as introduce the first unit for the class, which is the culture of American consumption. Then it ends with a short essay focused on shopping, some analysis of shopping. Assignment number 3 then asks you to take a look at the assignment sheet for the first formal essay for the class, the Consumer Artifact Analysis essay. So read over this assignment sheet, and then the next page in the module will take you through the first step of the writing process, which is to make a topic list. This is a step in the process that just helps you to think about possible topics leading towards a choice of topic for the paper at the beginning of next week. So really this week is all about considering the possibilities, and so that's what this step will help you to do. Assignment number 4, this is towards the end here of the week, where you take a look back at the assignments that you did prior, and then jump into this discussion assignment. So I do have the steps here for the discussion assignment under discussion assignment process. And this process really does reinforce the process that we learn about in our reading for this week, writing about popular culture. It gives us a reading process. And so the reading process that we use is reflected down here. And it does ask you to read each of the selections twice. This also should be done for the assignment sheet. So 2 readings per each selection, some annotations afterwards, in other words, writing down some notes, underlining, circling things that you thought were important or key to the reading, just getting a better understanding of the text. And then reading over the prompts, making sure that you understand what questions you're being asked this week, especially when it comes to the reading. So we've got a bunch of questions focused on the reading out of the textbook this week, and so taking a look at those questions early will help you to better answer them when you sit down to answer those questions. So like last week, once you are ready, you can open up a word processing program like Google Docs or Word, even Pages if you're working with an Apple device and then record or write down your answers to these questions. And then when you are done answering all the questions, you can then transfer, copy and paste those answers or those responses to the prompts into the discussion forum. So very much like last week. And this will be the same every week. That way, after a couple of weeks, hopefully this will become very familiar and not too difficult if you found first week doing this the first week was a challenge. And then, of course, just like we did last week, it's not just about answering the prompts or responding to the prompts. Once you have responded to them and you have posted your reply into the discussion forum, then I would like you to read a few of your classmates' posts and answer 2 of them or reply to 2 of your classmates' posts. Like last week, we do have a minimum word count for the assignment, 300 words minimum this week, so a bump a little bit from last week. And this is again covering all of the questions from your reply to my prompts, and then 50-word minimums for the 2 replies to your classmates. The only other question that we didn't mention when we were talking about questions, we do have a question connected this week to the consumer artifact analysis essay and the process for this week. The writing process step for this week is to consider topics and write out a topic list. And so this question reflects that work. So we will always have a question or 2 that is asking you about your work with the formal essay. And so that's what this question is asking, just to make sure that we are keeping up with the process and then get some quick feedback and some discussion going about that particular step. So that'll help us with our process. Okay, well, that's it for this discussion of the overview for the week. As usual, if you have any questions or concerns, please email me anytime. And of course, you can always jump into our Zoom conference office hours, either Tuesday or Thursday, if you would like some help verbally or immediately. All right, everyone. Good luck with finishing up week 1 here on Sunday. And good luck with the beginning of week 2.